Bonjour, my friends. I hope you like the story of Snowmen at night. Oui, that means yes in French. I'm wearing my little French beret today, and I'm going to say good morning to you in French. Bonjour. Okay, so after the story, we are ready to draw snowmen at night. Ooh, we probably thought that they just, stayed frozen there on the front yard, but no, 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 no. After everybody goes to bed, they have their own fun. So we are going to draw that today. So you want to start with your paper long ways because we're going to make a big picture of this, okay? So I'm going to start here. And the first thing I want you guys to do, make sure you have your crayons or colored pencils, okay? So the first thing we want to do is we're going to write the title at the top. So you can feel free to write with me. Snowmen at Night. S N O. This is a hard one. W M E N. Snowmen. At A T. If you need to use 2 lines, that's okay. I'm going to put it on 1, maybe. N I G H T. There it is. SNOWMEN. Snowmen. Space between the words. At. AT. Space between the words. NIGHT. And then you can draw like a little line like this. You probably, you should use black because it's at night. So there it is. All right. So we know they do a lot of activities at night, okay? So think about some of the things you saw, okay? They played baseball. They ice skated on a pond. They went sled riding. They threw snowballs at each other, okay? And what else did they do? Oh, they had races. So I am going to draw the pond with them skating and also the hill with one sled riding. But after we do that together, my friends, because we're going to do that part together, then you can add some of them throwing snowballs or racing, okay? But I want us all to do the pond with the skating and the sled riding, okay? Here we go. Alrighty then. So, first thing we're going to do is over here on the far side of your paper. And have it long way so you have more room to draw this stuff. I am going to make the ice skate or the sled riding hill. There it is. Woo, it's kind of scary, isn't it? Okay. Then I'm going to take my blue. You guys take your blue. You ready? And we're going to make a big oval and make it big enough so you can put little snowmen in there. Okay? There's my big oval. Let me pull it back so you can see it. Okay? So we got our sled riding hill and we've got our pond right now. Okay? So I'm going to come in because we want to work on our little ice skating snowmen first. Okay. And they don't have to be the same size, my friends. They can be all different sizes. So I think over here, I'm going to have a bigger snowman. And they're just going to be 2 circles, like a number 8. Okay? And then just put like little So it looks like they got skates on, okay, instead of stick legs. They got little skates on, it looks like. And the faces can be different. You know, on this one, I think I'm going to, put my charcoal eyes in there. And maybe this one doesn't have a carrot nose. Maybe he's got, another piece of coal for his nose. And then on this one, I'm going to make little dots out. So it looks like he's got a coal mouth too. This guy's going to have all coal. He's going to have 1, 2 coal buttons. Okay. Now, I'm going to give him a hat. So you can start at the top of his head. Draw a line like that. Let me make it even. Okay. And I'm going to give him a big, like Frosty the Snowman hat. Okay. So it's going to be a big square. And I think I'm going to give him a little band of color on it. Like that. Okay. So we're going to draw all our snowmen, and then we're going to come back and color them in. Okay. So this one over here, he's going to be a little smaller, I think, because he's going to be like a kid ice skating, a little kid. There's 1. There's 2. Another number 8. And he's going to be skating towards the adult, I think. Coal eyes. He's going to have 1 button. And I'm going to use my orange to give him a little carrot nose. Can you see that? It's a little orange carrot nose. And then I'm going to give this one like a winter knit cap. So I'm going to come over here, even with his eyes. See that little mark? And I'm just going to make like a woo, and like an S. Try that. Come up where his eyes, same invisible line, and come out here and go up and around. It's like a lazy S on its side. And then over here, I'm going to go like this. Boop. Connect it. And then I'm going to give it a big pom-pom on his hat. He's got a big one. I haven't done the arms yet because I'm still working with my black, doing the bodies. We're going to give him arms in a minute. Don't give him arms yet because then you'll get behind on what we're doing here, my friends. So over here, I'm going to make another one. Little coal eyes. Okay, this one's going to have 3 coals on his dress. You can put how many ever you want. And I'm doing my little coal mouth. Oh, I forgot to give the baby or the little kid a coal. So, look, on his mouth, I have him going in a straight line. They aren't smiling because he's still not sure about this ice skating thing. Okay? So he's like, yeah. He's like, I don't know about this, Dad. So that's why he's got the little straight line of dots. Mom's smiling a little bit. I'm going to give her a hat too. It's going to be, let me see. I think I'm going to give her a knit cap. So it's going to be like this. And I'm going to have a little pom-pom on top of it. Okay. All right. So now we have Dad over here. He's got a little stovetop hat on. He's got little dots for smiles. I just gave him a coal nose. 2 coals for his buttons. And then the little kid I have with the little dots across straight. So because he's not sure if he likes this or not. And he's got the little snow hat on. What I'm going to do is go like this. Oops, my bad. And Mom's over here, smiling, looking on. Now, we're going to do the arms. And the reason I waited to the end to do the arms, my friends, is because they're going to be in different positions. They're not, let's start over here with Dad. Okay. He's going to have, and I'm doing these in brown because they're like little stick arms. So there's one arm. And then I'm just putting three little things on it. Let me zoom in here so you can see that, okay? So it's just three little branches on it. And this arm's going to be like this. Okay? And just do your best. Forget the rest. Sometimes, the sticks might be a different size because in real life, sticks, you're not going to find two the same sticks. So there's he. Okay, now the little boy or girl, whatever it is, little person, he's going to have his arms up like this because he is not sure about this. Okay? He's like, oh, I don't know about this. This one, you might even have him like reaching out to his dad. Like, Dad, save me. I'm going to fall. Okay? And then Mom is going to be like this. Little arms up. She's happy. Her little son or daughter is skating. Okay? Now we got and then look at the arms. That tells a story. He's over here waiting to get his hand to help him because he's a little nervous. And he's reaching out. And Mom's over there like, oh gosh, I hope he gets there before he falls. Kind of look. Now, we're going to color him in. And you do not have to use the same colors as me, okay? You can use the colors you want for the hats. Okay, so use your imagination, and now we're going to color the hats. They do not have to look the same color as mine, okay, my friends? All right. I'm going to start over here with this guy, and I'm going to make this hat black. And since I gave it a little band, I'm going to make this band green. Okay. He's cute. Now, let's look at the child. Okay, maybe you could want to make the hat your favorite colors, or maybe you have a hat that has a pom-pom on it like that, and you can just make it the same colors as your winter hat. Okay? I'm going to give him or her an orange pom-pom on the end of his hat. You can use whatever colors you like, I said, so you don't have to make it look like mine. Okay? And then I'm going to give him what I like to call my Scooby-Doo blue. It's like a teal turquoise color. Okay? And Mom, Mom. Mom is going to have a pink hat with a purple pom-pom, because purple is my favorite color, so I got to get it in here somewhere. So that's going to be purple. Oh, and I'm going to use my pink. Okay. Just do your best, my friends. Forget the rest. That's what we do every week, okay? So just do your best. Now, to make this look like it's a skating pond, because I just have the blue like that, I am taking a different color blue. And if you have this blue as well, a light blue or gray, I'm going to go through here with little streaky things so that it looks like they are on ice. So I'm just going to go like this. Because when you're skating, it cuts up the ice. So that's all I'm going to do. Okay. So my pond is done. Remember, if I am going too fast for you, my friends, you have mom or dad or grandma, whoever's sitting there with you, or if you know how to pause yourself, pause it and color what you want to do, finish it up, and then boop, hit me again, and you can continue. Okay, you don't have to do it as fast as I do. Now we're going over to the hill. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I am going to give this person a red sled. So I am just going to make it like a saucer shape because, you know, they have those saucers you can buy, different colored plastic saucers. This one's going to be red. Okay. I'm going to come up here because this snowman, oh, he's going to be scared. So I got his face. Oh, I need to make a bigger face. You know what? Let me, yeah. Here's his face. Here's his body. And his little feet are just there. Okay. Now on him, putting the eyes. And I'm not even going to show his nose because he's going to have a big mouth like, whoa, ah, like he's yelling going down the hill. Okay. Now, if he's yelling and going down the hill, chances are his hands or arms are going to be up like, oh no, oh, help, ah, like that. Okay. Because I don't think he knew he was going to go that fast down the hill. And I think I'm going to give him a little blue hat. You can give him any color hat you want. Okay. You can even put earmuffs on him if you'd like. So there he is. And I'm going to give him 2 dots. All right. He looks kind of scared. And to make it look like he's, give it motion, I am going to take a lighter blue and just go like he's going down the hill. Just a little curvy thing like, whoa, there he goes. Okay. Now, back here, you know, I'm going to draw another black line like this to section off my, you know, my pond. And I'm going to go like this. Look at that. Cool, huh? Now, up here, you can draw snowmen having a snowball fight. Anything you want to like that. That is all on you. Something that happened in the story. Maybe you got some racing, you know. Maybe you have them chasing each other. You have one with a snowball in his hand. That is all up to you, my friend. Now, you want to make sure to show that this is Snowmen at night. Where is my yellow? Oh, where's my yellow? I need yellow. All right, and you probably will need yellow too, my friends, because we're going to make the moon and some stars. All right, so here we go. Do, 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 do. I like drawing this picture. It's fun. Wait. Here we go. Here we go. So over here. And you can make a circle, a full moon. You know, you could make a full moon like this and color it in yellow. Or you can draw a little crescent moon, which is what I'm going to draw today. So I'm just going to, it's going to kind of look like a letter C. And then I'm going to come around like that again, okay? So it looks like a C like that. Or kind of like a boomerang too. So there it is. I'm going to color it in. Real quick. Yellow was good to do, okay? There. Now I'm going to make a couple stars. Now, if you want, you could just have like little dots because they're up there in the heavens and you might not actually see the star shape. You know, maybe over here, if you know how to draw a star, You could put one there, like that. I'm going to put a little one here, okay? And if you do not want to draw more snowmen up here, okay? You don't have to. I'm going to put some little Christmas trees. And I'm going to show you how to make these. Very easy peasy. You ready? Okay, so you can make an upside down V. And then go boop, 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 zigzag it. That's the top of my tree. And I'm going to come out a little more. Zigzag it again. Okay. This one's, yeah, this one's going to have a big long stalk because he's not doing too good. So I'm going to make him like this. Okay. And then if you want, you can put little ornaments on it. And if you're going to decorate the tree, please make your little balls before you put the green on. Because if you put the green on first on all the tree, you won't be able to see your decorations as easily, okay? So I'm just going to give it some red and blue circles. And they don't have to look like mine. You know, if you want to put little candy canes on yours, you can do whatever you'd like. I'm just going to use red and blue balls because it'll be easier. Little ornaments, okay? All right. Then once you got it decorated, then come through with your green and you can just like lightly shade in there, okay? Because you don't want to go real hard over it because then you won't, again, be able to see your ornaments. Take your time, do a nice job, stay in the lines. La 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 la. Do your best, forget the rest. That is my motto. We like to do our best and forget the rest. I think I'm going to make another tree over here. And it's going to be a big one. Look at that peak. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. I'm going to come out here again. 1, 2, 3, 4. However you want to do it. That's a big tree. I'm going to do one more. You can do as however you'd like. Okay. This one's going to have a little, you're not going to see as much of his stalk because, or his trunk because he's so big. Okay. On this one, I think I'm going to do some pink and orange decorations. You don't have to put decorations on it, you know. You can just leave it plain and color it all green. It's up to you. That is your idea, creativity. All right. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, I think I'm going to use purple because we know purple's Miss W's favorite color. Here we go. Do, do, do. There it is. Za, za. Okay. Now, you can put anything you want on top of your trees, okay? I'm going to color this in real quick. You can leave it without a star because really if the trees are outside and they're big, they don't climb up there with big ladders to put stars or little angels on top because it's dangerous. So you can just have them decorated if you want. It's up to you. If you want to put a star up there or something, you can do that, all right? La 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 la. And there it is. Snowman at night, my friends. I'm only missing one more thing. And you know what that is? It's nighttime. So we have to make it a little dark. Okay? You don't have to color it all in real dark and black all around it. Watch what I do. Okay, you can go like this. It's very simple. I'm going to start over here. I'm just going to go like that so it looks like it's at night. You know, little ziggly lines. It's nighttime. That's all you got to do. Okay? And then it looks like it's at night. See? That's cool, huh? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And that's your picture, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. Next week, we are going to do Olaf. Oh, yes. Yes, we are doing Olaf, and I like Olaf because he's my favorite character in Frozen. Yes, he is. So I will see my friends next week. Au revoir, that means goodbye in French. Adios, that's goodbye in Spanish. Masalama, that means goodbye in Arabic. And das vidanya, that's goodbye in Russian. And Auf Wiedersehen, that's goodbye in German. So, bye-bye, my friends. I cannot wait to see you next week. Yep.